Blessings, beloveds. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Carolyn, and this is your weekly love reading. It's for June 21st through 27th, 2021. And this week, we're supporting the unions coming together into full mastery, clearing any imbalances between the two of you, in the heart space, in the consciousness between the two of you. Anything that's preventing the two of you from merging basically back home together is really being cleared and rectified, because we're starting this new timeline and we're really stepping into our new earth cycle and timelines, which are all under the Holy Grail union of the beloveds. And this is divine masculine and feminine Christ, the new template of what family is, what relationships are, what leadership is, and Christ consciousness and unity on all levels is what I'm hearing. So let's see, and this is happening in the heart and in the DNA for the two of you this week is what I'm hearing. So let's see how these powerful energies this week. We have a lot of astrological lineups this week. The big one being the Capricorn full moon on the I think it's on Thursday this week, so the 24th, June 24th, 2021 is the Capricorn full moon. So this moon is bringing, it's all these eclipses that we've been into. It's just this powerful push movement forward here, and especially out of this old Piscean timeline that we as the beloveds have really been here to clear and collapse the old age for this new age that's dawning here. So we do have the world, and this could speak about endings and beginnings. It's number 29 for the union. Wow. And we have this twin flame card here. I have other cards in the deck that speak more about the divine union of the beloveds, where the twin flame template is one that we've been clearing here, because it's these codependent attachments and heartbreak wounds that are keeping people bound to karmic people, karmic toxic relationship cycles. So these are the templates we've been clearing, as well as the community that encourages the runner chaser and separation. So these are the two areas that we've had to pull out of here, and it could have been requiring leaving. And I'm hearing dark ice age counterparts here for this new age, and that you're fully going to be remunerated for this as well. So this is what the two of you, I feel like, are really ending these karmic ties and these karmic loops. And this full moon is going to break these spells for good is what I'm hearing. So there's a lot of purification that's going to be coming in for the two of you. It is leaving this Two of Cups behind here. So this heartbreak, this loss, this remorse, it's there. You can see there's this lighthouse of light. There is a lot going on behind that you might not be seeing here, but what's left behind is community, it's love, it's unity, it's the union here, and it's Christ consciousness as well. So these cycles of being trapped, and it doesn't necessarily need to be a twin flame relationship for either of you, but this is just symbolically telling me that it's about really having a final ending and clearing. It's about clearing this out more than ever, though, because this new earth is dawning here. This light's shining on the earth, and it's really about moving forward in this new direction, leaving this dark age behind here. And you can see how there's more light on the world than there is darkness, and that's really moving through this eclipse season really helped tip us more into new earth than ever, and it's because through the consciousness and through the mind and through the heart space. So these wounds of the two of you are purifying from heartbreak wounds and loss, and just genetic contracts that would ultimately keep you trapped in heartbreak and having these cups fall. Okay, so this is, you're both together as a team healing out of these wounds for good. Heartbreak wounds is what I'm hearing, genetics and timelines of betrayal, and I'm hearing like divorce. There could have just been a lot of divorce ancestrally in the family. Your parents, their parents might be divorced. You might be divorced. They might be divorced. These are cycles that also needed to be cleared. So this is bringing the two of you the heightened awareness to leave these cycles behind for good. I'm feeling like the mind and the understanding is caught up to this now this week, and you're both able to really understand relationships a lot better. leaving this week and ready to start this new cycle more than ever. I'm feeling like there's a lot of wisdom here and confidence, and that was a big energy last week of getting, and it's just been a general energy, especially for the masculine, of clearing this distorted masculine template and building up its true confident leader, not based on ego, right? Based on love and unity. So, and unity consciousness. And this is where we had to do all these clearings and rapturings, is what I'm hearing, so of the mind, so that the consciousness can expand into this new understanding. And so this is, the two of you have been leaders in this, is what I'm hearing, of Christ consciousness. And I'm seeing like you two have really did the homework, the work, the research, and done it alone. Like I'm seeing that especially your counterpart here has really been on a solo journey, and it's been a pilgrimage, a passage, and it's been a difficult experience that they've been going through. But the divine feminine Christ, the spark of you, has really kept them going here, and it's remuneration time for them for that, is what I'm hearing. They literally, with knowingly or unknowingly, but they have been aware that there is this divine feminine energy and frequency that is in their hands, that they're to be connecting and like growing into that, and attaining that. And so I'm also hearing like it's the lost parts of themselves here. This version of you is the lost parts of themselves, the components of self here that is now maturing. So because these heartbreak wounds are over for them here, and this is childhood heartbreak, and they've been denying themselves this happiness in their heart, but they've also been on this pilgrimage back home they've been seeking the beloved. They've been seeking you, their Christed flame counterpart. I'm hearing specifically. I am seeing now as a blue flame, the blue ray, the indigo starseed blue ray frequency here, which is Christ consciousness, Pleiadian, Sirian, Arcturian, Galactic Federation of Light frequencies as well that are coming in here. And this, it's the higher octave of you that they're also merging with. So they're definitely leveling up here, and they've kept going through the darkness, through these dark days, and I'm seeing like they've been very depressed. They've been stuck in this frequency, and the only thing that, like, you are like the seal for them. Like this has been what's been helping them get through this journey here back home into union with you. So I'm feeling like they have been going, I don't know how long this has been going on, but they've definitely been doing the shadow work, is what I'm hearing. Dark night of the soul and deep healing and integration of these wounds, these traumatic wounds. They've been like integrating it and transmuting it through them. And it's giving them awareness of their consciousness, so they can see patterns in their life. They can see their own behavior patterns and why. And they've learned through walking this path back home to you here. So let's see where they're at towards you this weekend. So we have this deception that's leaving them. And so we've been taking off these masks, these veils of illusions. These are the energies each week here that have been coming up the past couple months. We also have the thinking woman. And this is where I'm feeling like this feminine is coming in, but this is the temperance card here as well. And I'm feeling like this is that pole, the energy between the two of you. And I feel a cosmic gateway, heart gateway. It's like this is coming together. I feel a very strong masculine and feminine union here. And it's the energy is pulling this, it's happening, right? And it could be the sacral chakra that's being cleared here. And since like March, right? This has been happening, and this understanding is coming in, and this is wisdom, is what I'm hearing, Shekinah, and this is what I feel like has been this consciousness that's been guiding them and giving them what they needed here to take off these masks, to be confident and accept these truths as well. These heartbreak patterns, God is saying, like, anytime they've done you dirty, and behave betrayal towards you, betrayal towards the divine feminine Christ in general here, that they're accepting that this week here. They're taking off these masks through owning it, essentially here, because this magnetic match is happening. Like, this is quickly coming together here, and it could, especially with the thinking, like, it could definitely be through the consciousness that this is happening for them. So we've got 2, and God's just pointing me out, 74 is 11 and 29 is 11. So 2 11 cards here. It's like a portal gateway of unity, of consciousness, of bringing the two of you back here into this position. And it is definitely, there's quite a bit of books here, and the butterfly expansion, they're just definitely like this like I was saying at the beginning, like there's really some in-depth in their consciousness. Like, they're really ready to let this go once and for all here. And it's been a progressively, like with each book they've gotten through, you know, these layers and layers and layers are coming off, and it's this point. And it could be definitely with the solstice energies. At the beginning of the week, they're very strong this week as well, moving into the full moon. I feel like this is what's the breakthroughs of what we've been, the layers and layers of them releasing these masks the past few months here is bringing the breakthrough that's needed here, and the involvement for them to move on out of here for good. And so it's like the mind and the heart. Once again, I am seeing like there's a diploma in her hand here as well. So there could be quite a bit of completion energy for them, and in understanding that they're really graduated. Like, there's not much more they can grasp and integrate and understand of themselves on this level here. They're really ready to continue moving forward into the union component as well, and it's collectively happening. And this is where this twin flame karmic loop was for them, that they're purifying out of whatever runner chaser kind of patterns would have been in them. And then that spouse is what I'm hearing, like them not being able to, or repeating karmic loops with the wrong marriage partners, possibly. They're these sorts of things. It could be something about marriage for them now, that they're in the divorce process as well, and they're finally ready this week to just let that go for good, or end a relationship for good. These illusions, they can't continue any longer. They can't keep being false, having a false life, pretending to be somebody they're not. They've graduating through that this week. So there's attachment. So emotionally, this is like these and she's even like taking a mask off her face. And so what these attachments are is what needs to go for them. And this is what they're letting go of. And these are illusions, is what I'm hearing. Trigger. So this is really what might happen. And then the last card we have is 4 of Pentacles. So they're not going to be well, they're definitely like holding back somewhat here, and it might be that they've been too stagnant and not taking action as well, and they've been sitting on moving forward because they didn't want to deal possibly with these emotions or heal it. But these triggers are coming up, and these trigger wounds to force them, I feel like, to make change and to stop procrastinating, stop sitting and not taking actions and just being stuck. There has to be this ending and clearing this week, and I feeling like this, whatever needs to be released with attachments for them is what's coming up, and it could be monetarily. So there could have been fears, for example, of possibly leaving a relationship where there was finances and assets involved, right? And then they didn't want to detach and lose money or such and such. So they're now accepting, hey, it is better to just take the loss and instead of being stuck and trapped in this anymore. And I think like they're also braver, more confident to stop. Like there was fears and procrastination that was holding them back from taking action, and we've been building the confidence in them so that they can progressively. We all, like the masculine in all of us, has needed this big confidence boost and alignment here. So they're being, if conundrums is what I'm hearing, whatever part of them was being stagnant here, I'm feeling like the breakthroughs are happening. So the blocks we've got is the door to value, and so there could definitely be something financially related, but we've got the Queen of Swords coming in. So she's really just like, this is a feminine frequency that is coming in here to make these changes for the union, for the feminine in general as well. It could be connected because the Sister to the Rose is now really her time to step into this leadership position and take over this distorted mother, dark feminine template as well, right? So all these shifts and changes are happening, and we're all part of this separation agreement here is what I'm hearing, that we're responsible for removing the separation agreement from the collective here and from the hearts is what I'm hearing specifically. So this is coming in, and I feel like, again, like the divine is coming in to push this through Shekinah, destroy this with the Queen of Swords, destroy the mind, like the fears and the blocks and the lies that kept them feeling safe. And these are abandonment wounds I'm hearing with that. So they didn't want to feel abandoned or abandon the situation or abandon a relationship or whatever these heartbreak wounds are. Or it was abandonment wounds that was keeping them suppressed and trapped, and it was like degenerating them as well. It was literally aging them faster than they should be aging is what I'm hearing. So, and definitely with the door to value, there will be more money coming in through these changes, but I feel like the breakthrough is stagnation due to some sort of, like I was saying, finances or assets here. So this breakthrough has to happen. These are illusions as well. And it says shame, feeling painful, humiliation, or distress caused by the consciousness of wrong or foolish behavior. So again, I feel like it's like them taking responsibility, action, understanding, acceptance, and then also put a push through these walls, to get through, to put a final ending to this old timeline of unions and betrayal is what I'm hearing specifically. Timelines of betrayal. And I feel like they were the one that was doing the betrayal quite a bit here, and they're definitely like choosing not to do that anymore. And I'm hearing it's part of the past age here. So contract, exactly. These contracts are over, and the gift, wow, beautiful, and 3 of Wands as well. So they're offering, I think, like they're seeing that there is a reward. There's the gift of the union as well for ending these karmic contracts, and I feel like this gift is being offered to you here. It could be about feeling stronger, more you could actually get more power given back to you this week, the power being in your hands, your own confidence level growing and going up quickly all of a sudden this week because these contracts are broken. So it's like restoring your youth, your value system here, your money, your financial wealth and assets as well. They're all being restored through what your counterpart is going through here this week as well. There's quite a bit of books in this as well. So this feels like very deep, deep, deep old stuff here. And it's like the masculine, this is about the reward for all of this past year, especially of cleaning this up, clearing this out. So there's this new beginning for the two of you here to move on in this new joint venture together, healthy, healed, and whole as well. And there's like a magnifying glass in here that she's about to grab. So this might be the accuracy, the seeing the fine print, as well. These are part of the gifts of that are things that were somewhat hidden, like clauses in the agreements, and like these having to go find these little things here that were keeping them spellbound is what I'm hearing, that's coming to an end, for this purification to happen, and this releasing ultimately is going to support them changing quite a bit here and making an offering towards you, the divine feminine Christ. But they're doing this all for you. And there is also a religious clearing on this as well. Like any indoctrination through religious programming is also being cleared. And like humility, they're being given humility, where before that wasn't a component of themselves that they had. They were too narcissistic to hold that frequency of humility here. So this is shifting in them, and it's giving them the perspective they need to see themselves properly and like really take responsibility for their choices in the past and relationship patterns here that have to, these agreements are coming to completion. These twin flame contracts for them are coming to completion, which are karmic relationships here. And they could have kept the value system, and the financial component could have been attachments to the sacral chakra as well, and the ability to create and these sorts of things. It doesn't necessarily need to be money, but it's around these areas, and I feel like it's their power centers that they haven't had the alignment that was needed in the sacral chakra and the womb chakra, and then the chalice of the solar plexus chakra, making that holy grail. That is clearing here, and the merger within them as an alchemical counterpart creator, as well as also pulling together. So I do feel like this has to happen this week. This is something that God's putting an end to basically here, to ensure this is cleared and rectified, for not just for you guys, like for everybody. So this is a big time to move on and get the dharma right for cleaning up these contracts. And I feel like there's for them, they're gonna get like more, well, I'm hearing their worth and their value system is going to get way better, and their connection to spirit and source consciousness is way stronger. So they're wiser. They're more of a intuitive leader role model moving through this here, where there was definitely, they weren't able to tap into that because of these masks, because of these contracts. So they're having a freedom, like they're leaving a job basically in a role and a job title that they've been stuck under for so long here, to now have freedom from these contracts here that is going to open up the union, their life, their health, their well-being, their consciousness. And I feel like this is a big collapsing to karmic contracts, like I said, that we're creating separation in the Holy Grail. So this is a big collapse of the Piscean age cycle of separation, because the new age, new earth is only a cycle of union and harmony and unity. So it's this, I feel like, is more about that this week as well, that we're just moving into that timeline more just every day. So we all have to move forward, no matter where we are in the journey. So let's see where you're at towards the union, how their energies are reflecting on your yourself. So we've got and I was going to say consciousness, angel of strength, number 5, but you can see even with this lion, he's got this purple over him, right? So this is like the masculine, and I think this consciousness is coming in. It's like being illuminated, and I'm hearing premature aging, death, and loss is no more, which we did is part of the new earth activation series, the new immortal version of you, the original rejuvenation and regeneration DNA activation video, that what we did in January 2021. So if you feel guided to do that one, it's on my Vimeo channel. The link is down below here, but it's talking about that was being activated like in that video quite strongly for us to know, because the energies opened up in January for us to really ascend into our immortal embodiment here. And so this is happening in you, and it's through this consciousness that you're getting this merger happening. And I'm feeling like you're also getting this masculine and feminine merger in yourself here, and your consciousness and connection to spirit is where it's like the feminine is getting much more powerful and strong. And I think that's where it's clearing out this neediness for you. It's clinging to the masculine. We've had this card before. Clings to the masculine, making oneself feel emotionally better. Will do anything to please the masculine. So that's, again, this codependency, heart, narcissistic loop, right, that we've been clearing. But look, we've got the 10 of Cups here. So this is, you're overcoming this journey, which that you've been stuck in as well, that's coming to an end. And I'm feeling like this masculine and feminine union within here is going to bring your emotional fulfillment, your happily ever after here of having all of your needs met, family, unity, community, tribe, union here. So this is all coming together, this component of yourself, you're receiving the dharma and rewards for clearing that here, and you're getting this emotional fulfillment, and you're attracting this 10 of Cups counterpart and life for yourself in union in the flesh through these changes that you're stepping out of this week. So I'm feeling like you're really going, mastery is what I'm hearing, going through this portal opportunity here into this divine union template, right, to having your emotional like this is talking about happiness and joy, but there's also like a lot of food and fruitfulness and community in this particular card. So it's speaking like your tribe and your needs are being met, and your lifestyle, it's like everything's reflecting this happy whole version of yourself. And it's the way I feel like you're looking at your reality. Like this is about your the way you're portraying your life and the version of it that you're looking at your life through as well. This is what's coming in to unity for you here, and it's removing the division template within you here. So this is like the mind and the heart are coming into balance here, and it's going to produce this beautiful happiness for you, and joy and love and laughter for you. And there's the juxtaposition. So this is the yin yang, and exactly what we've been clearing, and this is what this June month of 2021 is bringing the finale to here. And we've got the 6 of Cups with these past life relationship cycles, or just relationship loops here with these karmic partners, this in past lifetimes. So that's coming to an end here for you. So these things won't be keeping you like it was these relationships and these twin flame dynamics were keeping you in loops, like busy from attaining this. And it's all of a sudden you're not gonna, it's like confusion on this, like I'm feeling a lot of confusion, being lost. I feel like this twin flame was consuming you in a way that it was affecting like your work and just your health and your daily life and your thoughts and the mind. It was occupying so much, and it was keeping, you weren't on track and moving forward progressively like you are now. Like this is a whole different vibration that I'm feeling you're getting here. And more confident, more strong as well, and then getting your voice back. So courageously speaking one's truth here. And this is like your emotionally confident and stable and understanding this here. And I like you can see this is like this yellow smoke, this solar plexus chakra energy coming in, and it's just like this energy here, like it's just the frequency of the light is just overriding this old cycle for good, and it's coming in. Premature aging, death and loss is no more, I just heard again, and it's coming in so quickly now here. So to our heart's tone, to our heart's DNA here, that you're gonna know, you're gonna see all of this accurately. I feel like you're gonna see what's been like eating away, sucking up your time, draining your energy here, and like you've got a job to do. you got to get out there and share your knowledge and wisdom and leadership with the world, however that is, big, little, small, with your family, with your community, whatever. It's just what I'm feeling like. It's about you taking control of your life, taking your back your life from all of this fuck shit that's been constantly like over here and keeping you trapped in this template here where all of this is like going on. And you're taking your power back this week big, strong, confident energy of leadership, feminine power coming back this week here, so that you can turn around and see, like, she's got a whole audience of people here that are all here to see her. And this is like this community, this tribe, this light, this union. Like, you have a lot behind you that's ready to see you, and you to hear your voice here. And so we've been really having to clear this suppression and being put last, right, out of all of us here, and get this confidence back and get out of this karmic loop as well. And these people in these relationships, they suppressed all of that because they weren't supporting, they weren't stable, they weren't grounding, they weren't coming to fruition as well here, right? And so it just mirrored all of this stuff to you more than ever now here, that you're ready to make these changes here and stop going in circles and worrying about other people, worrying about the twin flame and what they're doing, who they're doing, and whatever this might be as well here, that it's occupying your time. I'm hearing like grace is entering you now, which is like another form of Shekinah is what I'm hearing. It's grace, it's like peace, it's happiness, it's maturity. It's beautiful. Like, this is the new version of you that's birthing here, and you're leaving this, and I'm hearing like microwave oven, like you're just being like going around in circles, being just blasted, and it was keeping you unbalanced, and I think it was just draining your energy and your confidence here, and it is like sucking that frequency out of you. So you're maturing and evolving out of this. So you both are really ready to leave the old you, the old life this week here, and purify out of it for good. Beautiful energies. There's the door to spirit, number 32. So more numbers of change here. Solitude, and then we've got the Knight of swords. So it's like this is very much in alignment with this energy here, where she's coming in to free the two of you here, and it's giving them the door to value and worth, and you the door to spirit. Like these blocks are going to clear for you to have access to these doors to open up for you, both. And so for them, it's the shame and guilt and worry here, and for you and confidence for you here as well. But I think more than anything, it's like breakthroughs that are needing to happen, and this is like the Holy Spirit, that she's coming through here, giving you these breakthroughs and coming to get you to say, let's go. It's time now. It's time to step it up and step this game up here and take you out of this stuck energy as well. There's a lot of it's time to go frequency, and you're ready to like move away from this past and take charge of your emotional body as well. So more of that logic coming in, more of that masculine confidence coming in, and see with them clearing this distorted masculine template, it's clearing in all of us, and the feminine is activating in them too, right? So in both of you as well, getting this powerful template here and ascension for you. So it's going to remove you from being in solitude and just attaching in the wrong direction to the wrong people, and take you out of that now into this beautiful new energy with new people, new relationships, and happiness and joy and community. So again, it's like you've been very stuck is what it feels like, and now there's like a lot of people, all this, and like these doors are opening for you, and it's opening up a lot of not just the relationship, but community and other people's involvement in your life, like as a leader. It just, excuse me, that's my stomach. It just feels like it's more time than ever to step up to this new earth reality that you're being called to take charge of, right? Take charge of. And we're leaving Mercury retrograde this week as well, and so this is possibly also why the doors are opening up now. It's like this is that time of clearing these things up is over here. The full moon's going to put a collapse to that now, and these doors are going to open up that you were blocked from attaining to get your happily ever after. Amen. Wow, I've got the victory card too with the 6 of Wands. Fruitful. You're going to get this loyal, faithful, loving, equal counterpart here with victory. And again, there's people in this card as well here. And this cornucopia, the abundance, another 11 card coming in. It does feel like a very strong gateway for the two of you here to get this victory, get these freedoms and finale from the contracts, get the cornucopia, the rewards. And like this also is a reward that's going to be opening up here for you to get. It's going to be like given to the two of you here. The Dharma's coming in. It's like you've done what you needed to do to free humanity from separation is also done here. And so it's like you're being exposed into this new leadership role is what I'm hearing as well. So you might be getting also recognition for your efforts here. I'm getting so many angel tingles. Recognition for clearing these false wolves in sheep's clothing, deception, masks, fake people, that you're being seen as intelligent, as wise. You might actually be your family and friends around you might be hearing you were right all along. These sorts of things. There's some acknowledgement coming in with this as well for you, and community acknowledgement as well. So you might just be people might be seeing this in you, like you might have been building, and finally they're also able to see what you've been showing them as well here. And so this can be opening up a lot of new opportunities all of a sudden that are happening this week here, they're all leading to the life and lifestyle that you've been creating for yourself, that you've been putting all this effort in, especially this past year, to get for yourself here. And things are ready to mature and pop off with these final endings of this old cycle for the two of you, and for the two of you moving on. Amen to that. So, and rectified is what I'm hearing. And this is really like Mercury retrograde. I'm hearing Mars and Mercury retrograde, really what it was all about. And so God wanted to take this, and especially since the equinox, I feel like the past 3 months, we've been taking this really deep dive into finding, and these eclipses bringing everything up to the surface, all these hidden emotions, all this suppressed neediness, right? Or whatever lack, falsehoods, were holding the two of you back, to get them all cleared up and removed one by one here. And but ultimately it's been about this dignity of the two of you getting your power back. And we also have the 8 of Pentacles, and there's like a lot of reward coming in here, Dharma, and there's more and more people lined up to give you things here. So this is again speaking about results, seeing results this week for the two of you's efforts here to leave these falsehoods behind, leave these twin flame karmic relationships behind for good, put a final ending and purify out of these karmic contracts here. Dignity, choosing self and walking away out of self-respect, knowing your value and worth system with this third chakra, Archangel Chamuel, the solar plexus. So you both have your power back this week. It's coming to all fruition, and breakthroughs are happening for the two of you to continue forward into the union template here, and away from whatever was this separation. I've said it all so much already, so I'm just going to stop. You know what I mean. But get the reward here. I think we're seeing the results here of this now for everything that the two of you have been going through here to remove these falsehoods and masks for good. Amen to that. So we're going to be tapping in on the extended reading with the soulmate cards here for the extended reading, just more private information here that's going to support the two of you as well, see each other clearly, and because these masks are coming off. So you both have been going in opposite directions because of those karmic relationships. So now that they're out of the way and you two are free of that here, you're able to turn around now and start moving in the direction of to come together here, and the doors are opening for that to happen. So that's what we're going to be focusing on in the extended reading. If you'd like to join us this week, the Vimeo link is right down below, and I do also cover below what we do cover in the extended reading, so you can see if the energies resonate with you. If you'd like to participate, the healing is not only for you, it's for your Holy Girl counterpart here as well. So we send it to both of you, your bloodlines, your genetics, your children and future generations, and then all the past and present and future cycles of your union and on a soul-based level. So all lifetimes that the two of you have had together in union or in separation. Here we're clearing all of the past for this brand new cycle of Holy Grail unions here that's commencing with New Earth. So thank you so much for joining me. I look forward to seeing you there. Have a very blessed week. Take care. Be blessed. Bye.